Hey, my friends, welcome to tonight's Sunday night live broadcast. And oh my God, we are right in the middle of the holiday season. I mean, we're down to 3 days to go until Christmas. And first and foremost, if I don't speak to any of you before Christmas, I want to wish all of you a happy Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. 3 days. And again, I just want to remind you that your business does not slow down. So for those of you that are looking to hit a new goal, close a couple of more people. I'm going to give you some tips tonight and that are going to help you do it. We're going to talk about the power of relationships. Because at the end of the day, network marketing is a relationship business. And in the middle of all of this, LinkedIn is changing like crazy. We always see changes in the middle of our boot camps, but I've never seen so many as I've seen in the last 2 weeks. So 3 days to go to Christmas. We've got 9 days to go to New Year's Eve. And thinking back to when I was building a network marketing business, I signed up 5 people 4 days in a row right after Christmas, because more people right after Christmas, they're all thinking about paying bills. They're all thinking about what can we do to make 2025 better than 2024. You can end the year at a higher rank and start 2025 with a larger team if you don't stop. Because now there are people you are already connected to. For those of you that participated in any of our Saturday sessions, you saw it. My students are resurrecting, reconnecting with people they talked to 5 months ago, 8 months ago, engaging them in conversations, discovering what they need, and boom, they're signing them up. And in the middle of all of this, LinkedIn, oh my God, is changing. Relationships are the key to success in network marketing. And it always blew me away how quickly you could establish relationships with a total stranger. Back in the AOL days, you had a 600-character profile. You didn't have pictures. They didn't even use their real names. And some of the top earners in this industry made millions working off of AOL. Now it's totally different. It couldn't be easier. People get into network marketing with people that they know, people that they like, people that they trust. You can establish or reestablish a meaningful relationship and enroll someone into your business before New Year's Eve on LinkedIn, Facebook, or for that matter, any social network, when you determine that they need and want what you're selling. And it's simply a matter of having a conversation and find out where the other person is, what's going on in their lives. And LinkedIn is making it easier to reconnect and follow up with people that, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a long time, are already connected to. In many cases, the people that you start talking to now will end up buying from you in January. But we introduced a tactic and a strategy that could encourage them to get into business with you in December, because if they buy, whatever they spend is a tax deduction. They can write it off when they file their taxes next year if they do it before New Year's Eve. Now, this has been a long time coming, but I'm going to be introducing in our January boot camp a new scripts book. And we've got some new scripts. We've got some new tactics. It's going to be introduced to everybody in the January boot camp. It's in the process of being loaded up right now. You always know exactly the right words to use with every prospect. It's going to provide new, proven, field-tested sales strategies and texting tactics with copy and paste templates, transcripts, and precise message content that will enable you to talk to anyone with confidence. It not only works on LinkedIn, it works on any social network. It works when you're talking to people on the telephone. As a matter of fact, this particular scripts book has been expanded. So we're going to give everybody an opportunity, for those of you that are in different businesses. You're going to find a lot of the scripts that we use apply to other industries, especially insurance, financial planners, and for that matter, if you have any idea who your ideal prospect is, it'll work for just about any business. And I have to tell you, you're going to love it. They can be used in private messages on every social network, when you're on the phone with someone, or when you're face to face. Doesn't matter. Earl started using my 4-step formula 6 days ago, made connection with 10 people, 3 appointments, 3 sales. Patty, I enrolled my first person today from LinkedIn. From sending an invitation to enrolling a business builder only took 6 days. And I got quite a few more people who are interested in getting into. You made the difference for my business. One more. I know that you're a fan of success stories. While this is a mini victory, it still speaks volumes about your teachings. Been using your methods at work for a while now and managed to get a decent promotion. Not network marketing money, but let's just say bills got easier to pay. And from Wendy, I love what you've shown me so far. It's only been a week. Nearly 70% of the people I contact are accepting me as a friend. I had reached a point in my prospecting where I thought my warm market was exhausted. And you've shown me that it's infinite. I'm having so much fun doing this that I'm now inspired to prospect again. I'm showing you this because for those of you that are team builders or business builders, Kurt, happy holidays to you too. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Now, we have new messages that start conversations to qualify your prospects. And for those of you that are students, we've been encouraging everybody for the third message, to send a motivating gift. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It is still my favorite. But we've got new scripts, we've got new approaches, because a lot of people are using my formula. A lot of people are using the scripts, and we want to give everybody an opportunity to be unique, right? And the success stories that I'm hearing, can't wait to share them. We found a couple of websites where you'll have new opportunities to cheer people up. Relationships. And this is the one thing that I really stress in the last two boot camps. Once you make a connection with someone, the way you communicate with people is to, between conversations, is posting. It can be a lot of fun. So our January boot camp, which starts on the 12th, I've opened up registration for it. January boot camp has an extra session, the daily routine of top earners and how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner. And I'm opening up registration for our winter top earner retreat. And now, with a number of network marketing companies changing their comp plan, leaders are looking for new homes. This one's going to be very, very special too. So I'm going to send everybody in the chat I'm going to give you links with a special promotion code. The January boot camp starts on the 12th, but you all get to, as soon as you register, you'll have access to the December boot camp. The new scripts book will not be revealed, however, until the start of boot camp. So there you have it. For those of you that were used to the lowest price for attending boot camps in 2025 is going to be what you see there, $79. Prices have gone up. Ian, when you're ready, I'm ready, okay? You are so ready for this, and so am I. Now, social networks have provided a never-ending source of free leads to the public for over 30 years. But you don't need funnels, capture pages, self-replicating websites, complicated online systems, or blogs. You really don't. And you don't have to advertise, buy leads, or spend money on driving traffic to a website. Save your money. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile to connect with 1.13 billion users, an effective Facebook profile to connect with 3.08 billion users, the phone app to communicate with other people on LinkedIn, and the Facebook phone app to communicate with people on Facebook. And all you need is 1 or 2 hours a day to build your business. And tonight I'm going to be sharing some new things for the first time, kind of excite you, because believe, folks, the month is not over. Business builders or customers, you decide who you're looking for. As long as you have any idea who would benefit from what you're selling, they're easy to find on LinkedIn. It's like reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. Then, once you've identified the person that you believe is a candidate, a simple conversation, 3 or 4 messages back and forth. But between those messages, what you post, what you share with others, builds up your stature, your presence online. puts you in a position to be perceived as a social media influencer. And when you bring someone into your business, they're going to be so motivated, so excited to be working with you. And let me just say this, that when you bring someone into your business, you have to teach them. And teaching them to duplicate what you're doing is not hard. Get them set up correctly, and in January, they just continue to grow. My four-step formula and scripts have been behind the success of top earner affiliate and network marketing leaders for over 25 years. And wow, next year, 30 years in network marketing. What time? 20, 30 years. Create a page, connect with people, or reconnect with people. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to do it in the next 2 days. All right. Communicate with people, close them. Now, effective engagement is going to be the key to your success. Engagement is what establishes true relationships with people. Engagement builds relationships without talking to people, but you're still going to have to talk to people. There's no way around that. So why should you listen to me? For those of you that are watching this on LinkedIn or Facebook or on my YouTube channel, let me give you a two-minute reason why. In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months from what was, at the time, a bottomless ocean of free leads. Back then, AOL started out with 30 million people. They got up to about 65 million. 65 million compared to 1,140,000,000 people on LinkedIn. It's such an amazing spurt of growth. One script enabled me to enroll 5 great business builders a day for 4 days in a row, totaling 20 people right after Christmas. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. It's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. At least twice a week, I hear from somebody that tells me, somebody that comes back to me, tells me I changed their lives. For over 25 years, my scripts have provided network marketers with the precise words to say to close more sales. And all I can say about my new one is we've just pumped up all the scripts, specifically to take advantage of some new tactics. And we've also brought back some old tactics that got put on the shelf, and we're bringing them back out because they work better today than they did back then. These scripts have provided the right words that open up virtual floodgates of new business building partners and customers when used with the right prospects. The overall process is always going to be the same, whether you're talking to an old friend or a new friend. They've served as a form of artificial intelligence to people just starting out on a social network, the social network influencers and the top earners, and to anyone struggling with what to say to a prospect that close more sales. Follow the scripts. Focus on the other person You can't fail. Dana Barris. Started working with her on MySpace. I think it was 3 years later. She was the top earner in her company, making over $100,000 a month. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Me just sent me this. Thanks for your coaching. I doubled my income in 3 months. He was building an Isagenix business. Many of my team members following your system are having great results too. Most of our international associates have enrolled by using your system. In January, we're going to be talking more about building your business international. Are the new scripts in Max GPT? The new scripts, yes, will be loaded in Max GPT. Let me explain the difference between Max GPT, which is where all the scripts are. What do I say to so-and-so? The difference between Max GPT and Bootcamp is Max GPT is all for conversations. Doesn't show you how to take advantage of the new changes, how to set up a profile, how to take advantage of new searching. So you're going to find that Max GPT is a phenomenal tool. And tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, we're going to do a special Max GPT training. But let me just say this. Typically, January is the most populated boot camp I put on. And we just opened up registration for it. And I'm going to limit it to a certain number of people. And once we hit that number, we're going to lock it up. So my suggestion is secure your place quickly. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacted millions of people and made them millions of dollars. And it's posting. That's the icing on your cake. My track record for developing high-income earners through social media is legendary in many circles. And yet, I can be working with leaders in a company, and a third of the company has no idea who I am because I'm their secret weapon. My mission is to help anyone with the drive to succeed in network marketing leverage the power of social networks and achieve their financial goals so that they can live their dreams. If you're ready to unlock your potential and transform your future, I'm here to help you do it faster. And that's what Bootcamp can do for you. And that's what personal coaching can do for you if you want to go faster. Rosa Gonzalez added 15,000 people to her Vasayo business in 1 year. 1 year. And it's all about talking to the right people. Now, the number one way to create engagement that leads to relationships and sales on LinkedIn, Facebook, or for that matter, any other social network is posting. You put something out there, everybody that you're connected to can see it to a certain extent. Your posts, frankly, in general, the limited visibility of your posts is to about 350 people, depending upon your relationship with them. If people have thousands and thousands of connections, not everybody is going to see what you post. So we're going to show you some tactics to make sure that the important people, no matter how many connections they have, see what you're doing. Posting builds relationships with people without talking to them. They see your post, they like it, they make a comment, or they share it. And sharing it is the ultimate. Okay? You can start a relationship. You can start a conversation with anybody. Sharing is, I think, probably more effective than a like, a comment, or a like or a comment. A like, comment, and share becomes a lead. A little bit of conversation, you're going to discover whether the person that reacted to what you did is really a prospect. Leads become prospects after some conversation. You're looking for business builders. You're looking for unhappy network marketers. You're looking for orphan network marketers. When you stop and understand that 95% of people in a network marketing company are orphans, and that's going to be the focus in our upcoming Top Earner Retreat. We're going to show you how to talk to any network marketer. We're also going to do it in boot camp. How you can talk to any network marketer. Now, the more you have in common with them, the better. And determine, are they a member of a team? Are they getting help? Building a network marketing business, if you're not part of a team, is harder. And for those of you that are students who are orphans, not to worry, I'm going to show you how to build your business. I've been the upline over the years for thousands of network marketers who love the company, but they didn't have anybody to work with. So leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So you want to start talking to people, respond to anything you do. Reach out to people and start talking to them based on what they do. And the most important part of this is to remember that the more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. You don't have to talk to everybody. You don't want to talk to everybody. Think quality over quantity. Now, LinkedIn posts with images receive 98% more comments than those without. An image over a text is huge. But GIFs, moving images, get shared 20 times more than any other content format on LinkedIn. Well, I've been ahead of the curve on this for about 4.5 years. Millions of professionals on LinkedIn need and want what you have right now. Now, what you do between now and New Year's Eve will take your business on the road to increase growth and momentum in January, and frankly, for the rest of 2025. How fast your business will grow will be determined by 4 things in January, February, and March. 1, the number of people that you talk to about your business each month. You know, that reminds me, since in our January boot camp, we have that extra session. Yeah, and right. If you're already registered for the January boot camp, when we release it, you'll have everything. Jim Rohn has a motivational quote where he talks about how relationships determine where we are in life today. The quote went something like this: where you are today is a direct result of the people that you've hung around with, the people that you've talked to, people you've spent the most time with over the last 5 years. And where you're going to be 5 years from now is going to be determined by the people you hang around with, the people you talk to over the next 5 years. The number of people that you enroll. And frankly, there's no reason why you can't be enrolling 2 or 3 people a week, or frankly, the number, you want to put a number on it, 1 out of 10 people that you talk to. The number of people that the people you enroll bring into your business, because when you bring somebody into the business, your obligation is to help them become successful quickly. And what you do to ensure maximum duplication and team growth, which is another thing we're going to be covering in boot camp. In the January boot camp, it's going to be the 5th session. So in December, you have 50 official and unofficial holidays, and you have company events. Get a list of all the company events, and we're going to show you how to capitalize those things and take advantage. December, January, same thing. 50 official and unofficial holidays and company events. We're going to help you build a team. February, same thing. And for those of you that are in the fall Top Runner Retreat, who are starting your 90-day game plan in January, February, and March, you got 50 official holidays, unofficial holidays. You also want to make a list of whatever company events, whether you would plan on attending them or not. So let's talk about engagement. Engagement revolves around involvement and relationships that generate more sales. And it works and applies on every social network. Even though the focus of our January and February boot camps is going to be LinkedIn, everything that we're teaching you will apply on any social network. Achieving success on LinkedIn, Facebook, or any social network doesn't just mean increasing your friends, your connections, or your followers. You must create relationships with your connections before they'll buy from you. Posting and ghosting your audience doesn't get you what you really want, which are sales. Increased sales will come from engaging your connections in pre-qualifying conversations. So when the time comes, you only talk to people that need and want what you have. True engagement requires a proactive approach. So when you start a conversation with somebody, if they don't respond to you, and you really feel like they are a genuine, serious prospect, then man, you have to be proactive. Sending motivating images is the easiest way to do that. Managing engagement and communication with your friends, connections, and followers helps build relationships with them. And remember, people do business with people they know, people they like, and people they trust. Engagement turns prospects into active distributors and customers. Having a large number of connections, friends, and followers does you no good if they're not paying attention to what you're posting. If people aren't engaging in other ways, it's time to change your content strategy. See, what you really want are new distributors and active customers. Engagement tips for LinkedIn and Facebook. Know your audience. Know who your serious prospects are that consumes your content, where they are, and what's important to them. Review the content you post and see which ones get the most engagement. Do more of that. Example, if your primary target audience, personal trainers, fitness instructors, then you want to post things that would be appreciated by them. And you want to post things that would not only be appreciated by the people you're connected to, you want to post things that would be appreciated by their connections. Proactive, active audience interaction. Like or respond to comments. The key is to be authentic. Generic comments like, that's great, won't work as well over time. The algorithms know you're just phoning it in. See, if you have a specific number of people that like what you do, like what you say, then you get more visibility. If you get 10 likes and comments in an hour, and the comments have to be 5 words, typed, not copied and pasted, then your posts will get greater visibility. So as a team, what you're going to do is when you make a post, you reach out to all your team members and ask for a boost. What happens there is you go to the posts of your team members and you like it and you make comments. Nobody knows what your relationship is with those people. But the more likes and comments your posts get, the more they're going to be shared. LinkedIn will enable you to cash in on the biggest single employment trend, which is working from home. And so if you do a search on LinkedIn, work for home. Last time I checked, 5 million. Remote, 3.8 million. Open to work, 4.6 million. Looking, 9.2 million. Seeking, 4.9 million. And searching, 1 million. There is no shortage of people to talk to. Now, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. For those of you that were on Saturday, you watched me log into an account. I sent a message with a GIF, and within 15 seconds, they responded. So GIFs, my secret sauce that stimulate conversations with people. And now we've upped the spice. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone with a LinkedIn and a Facebook phone app. So adding animated content is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social media expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to notice it and answer it. So whether it's an unofficial holiday like Happy Pasta Day, National Chocolate Day, an official holiday like Halloween, gifts are my secret sauce. And there are all kinds of clever Happy New Year messages that you could send. The frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile, and makes them respond to you faster. You're going to enroll more reps with these proven action posts and texting scripts. Changing your picture, wishing someone a happy birthday, wishing someone a happy anniversary, a holiday wish for any holiday. And it doesn't necessarily have to take place on the day of the holiday. You could do it 4 or 5 days ahead on that particular holiday, or 4 or 5 days afterwards. Official and unofficial holidays. Posting something motivational. posting something along the personal development line or posting a joke develops a person's perception of who you are. And then it's all about reacting to what they do. A like, a comment, and a share would trigger your response. Send messages to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. So, whether it's personal development, whether it's posting a joke, the ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. You have no idea how many people are going to see what you post. So whether it's a happy birthday notice, whether it's a happy anniversary notice, or whether it's a holiday notice. For Christmas, you got a wide variety of ways to wish people a happy or Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bad weather. The magic of posting a gift, only 3 days, it's amazing. Okay, so let me show you how you do it. So I'm going to go over here on LinkedIn. And let's go on the internet. And let's go for a motivational quote about winning. And then you go over here to images. All right. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Now, these are images. So all we have to do is add to the end of this GIF. GIF. Motivational quotes about winning, and then we put in GIF. And then we go over to images. Now, do not copy it from the left. Okay? What you have to do is click on the one you want. Now it says it's a GIF, but I don't see it moving. Great things never come from your comfort zone. So it's flashing. Let's look at this one. It's hard to read. Let's look at this one. I may win and I may lose, but I will never be defeated. How about this one? Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. All right, so we'll take that one. And then what I'm going to do, then what you do to save it, you write, you can't copy this and send it to someone on LinkedIn. Copy this, copy the image, come back over here to LinkedIn. Bring up profile, click the message. And if I wanted to paste it in there, whoa, another change. So now we could copy a GIF and share it directly with a person. However, if I wanted to post this on LinkedIn, I go to my homepage, start a post, can't paste it in there. So what you have to do if you want to post it, right click, save the image as, put it on your computer. And you always want to put the copy in there so you can find it later. All right. I go back over here, post, go to my downloads, pop it in there. Next, post it. And then if I want to share it, I go over here to send. And these are the last people that I communicated with. Do 10. Do no more than 10. And then it'll send them separately. And where you find them is on the internet. Now, let me come back. So it's all about posting. And posting, again, builds rapport with people. And on Facebook, or actually you could actually do it with LinkedIn too. You could actually make a video. You know, the limit to 10, you do 10 at a time. That feature only allows you to share it in a group with 10 people. So you do 10, then you can do another 10 and another 10. So you can literally take an image, make a video with a message. Mary, what are your plans for the holiday? How will you celebrate? Texting with birthdays. The key to using my new strategies and scripts successfully so you close more sales in less time is to simply make the right connections and use them with the right people. In January, there are new posting opportunities and scripts that work like magic. Now, if you have any idea who your perfect prospects are, the key is making the connection. We're introducing a new script where if you know who the top earners in your company are and what they did previously, then it's all about going out and finding people that did what they did. And if it doesn't matter what you're marketing and selling. One of my students was initially building a Melaleuca business. He owned a cleaning service, had an accident, decided to build a Melaleuca business, and then his upline died. So he came back to me and says, Max, can you help me with my business? Well, what's your business? We're a cleaning company, only we use drones. Well, who would your ideal clients be? So instead of looking for homeowners, apartment buildings, office buildings, any large structure, hospitals. Got to share this story with you. He connected with an engineer that worked for Verizon Wireless, an engineer, because Verizon Wireless had these cell towers. He called in.
The biggest thing was learning how to communicate with people online, people I didn't know, and being able to make contacts and turn those contacts into something that I could utilize, and doing it the right way instead of, a lot of people just send out a message when they first get on there. But what I learned from you was to build that relationship, and that relationship, whether you're network marketing or building a regular business like I am now, is crucial. And what I do is I own an exterior cleaning company. And, when I set that up, I was pretty much just the first franchise owner. And I'm now a partner of the corporation. So I actually need to change that, as I'm now a partner with this company, of the other two people that are involved. And what we've done is we've taken an exterior cleaning company and we took it to the next level by, first, due to an injury that I had, I fell 20 feet. I broke both of my feet and had to have surgery to have my feet put back together. And now, blessed as I am, because I walk well and no one would know it if I did not tell them that I had broken both of my feet March of last year. And after that, we were looking for a new way to do things. So when cleaning taller buildings, we now found drone technology, and we clean buildings with drones. So in what we do, cleaning these buildings with drones, it opened us up to clean taller buildings, and other things, other tall structures. And so I started looking around and talking to people, and just using the same techniques that you taught taught me as one of your students. I started reaching out to different people that were hotel chains, and things like that. And then came across somebody with Verizon that worked with Verizon, an engineer with Verizon, and just started a little conversation. And I mentioned what we do and ended up mentioning what we do. And we started this conversation, and we now will be cleaning towers for Verizon for the next 3 years. We've closed a 3-year, $20 million contract with Verizon Wireless. I mean, we went from being a $50,000, $100,000 a year income type business to myself $2.2 million next year. that will be, that's just my portion of my area what I'll be cleaning. But we've gone even further than that. Now we're growing at such a rate that we're scaling our business that, we've started a franchise opportunity with, as I was originally, like I said, one of the first franchisees, but we've actually gone to a full, all blown out franchise, $20,000 to the lawyers just to set up the franchise. We've sold 2 franchises already. We're growing, and it's all because of, not just only because of that, because my partners were involved as well, but I brought the big deals to the table, and I brought those deals learning your techniques and utilizing them. I literally met the Verizon people on LinkedIn. I've contacted them on LinkedIn, and that's how we began this venture. I mean, this part of this company. We went from, like I said, cleaning houses and one-story buildings to now cleaning rising towers, hotels, and now even municipal water towers. I've closed 2 deals to clean some municipal water towers, and got 6 towers to clean. And all of that came from contacts made through LinkedIn. We're multi-million-dollar company through the techniques that I learned from Max. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. As a matter of fact, I mean, I was trying to build a network marketing business. I never had really had any great success with network marketing until I started working with you, and I was working and like I said, it was kind of hard for me to move forward because my sponsor, who I'd become pretty close with, Jason Fisher, passed away. And when Jason died, it kind of took my air out of me, took my breath out. And I was just like, oh my God, I just couldn't carry on at that time. So I just was focusing on what I did day to day, my daily business. And then after a while, I said, you know what, let me see if I can make a few contacts on LinkedIn for my business. And then it just started blowing up because I just never got the air, to go back to my network marketing business. Not that I now know that if I just had, if I needed to build that business, if I even had the time to focus on it, I could build an explosive network marketing company because of these techniques that I feel like maybe I haven't mastered, but I've gotten pretty good at. Both still kind of in that. Right now we're in that, okay, this all looks great and sounds great, but it's kind of like one of those things where as it's coming to fruition, it's like you almost think, God, this sounds too good to be true. But it is.
But it is. And let me look in the chat and see if we got any questions. Hey, Sharon raised her hand. Sharon, did you have a question? All righty. So tomorrow night we're going to have a special training on Max GPT, and Tuesday night is Christmas Eve. So needless to say, we will not have a Wednesday Ask Max session. For those of you that are participating in boot camp, I will be hosting Ask Max sessions on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to help all of you close more folks before the end of the year. Check your email. Let me put in the chat one last time. Oops. Now, what I'm putting in there, the January bootcamp link. We also have a special Christmas promotion for the January bootcamp and the July, the February top earner retreat. And then I also put in our twofer, the January and February LinkedIn boot camps. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. We'll have another session at 4. Ramp it up, my friends. You can be closing 1 out of 10 people you talk to. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.